is a pleasure to be speaking with you this morning. My name is Honor Sumar. I am the CTO of Joliet. I am also a Microsoft Azure Cloud-based MVP. It is an honor to be presenting with you this morning. Today, I have Joliet Junior College, who is here as a customer case study to talk a little bit about the real-world scenarios of implementing Azure Backup and Azure Site Recovery in their organization. With that, I'd also like to kind of let them introduce themselves. So we'll start with Armando.
Oh, my name is Armando Denorio. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer.
I'm Nathan Muller, Enterprise Architect.
Mark Winarski, Cloud Systems Engineer.
So our session agenda is really going to go through some of the real-world challenges that JJC experienced with backup and site recovery. We're also going to go through some of the options that they had. I know over here it says Azure Backup and Site Recovery, but they also had some on-premise options to go and have an off-site backup solution, an off-site recovery solution. So our goal is really going to be to touch base on the different solutions and a lot of the challenges that they had, and then we'll talk a little bit about financial analysis. One of the key things that we find that most organizations struggle with is having a really good financial backing from their leadership as they start to transition from this on-premise journey to cloud journey. So having this financial backing and a workload analysis is something that will be really powerful that we'll share with you today. We'll actually share real budget numbers from JJC's environment and how we took those budget numbers and reallocated them towards cloud from on-prem. Okay? And then after that, we'll talk about previous state to current state progression, which allowed them to be able to go from their previous state of tape backup and very little disaster recovery to a very, very high-end disaster recovery solution for $0 added in addition to their budget. So this is something that's extremely valuable from a financial standpoint, and I encourage you to ask questions around their budget and things like that.
I wanted to...
Tell us a little bit about JJC.
Certainly. Joliet Junior College was founded in 1901. It's the nation's first public community college. A little bit of feedback. I'm certain back then that the word backup was used in a different context. For example, please back up the tractor from the cornfield. Looking at backup now, fast forwarding 117 years, we're backing up data, we're backing up servers, and we're backing that information also to the cloud. On average, the college serves annually just over more than 30,000 students in credit courses and 15,000 students in non-credit courses and employs 2,000 employees. We're one of 39 community college districts in the state of Illinois. We're faced with complex systems, working out budgets to fight state funding, and at the same time having our data that keeps exponentially growing. We've been going through, last year we worked out going through a process in regards to a cloud readiness assessment. We worked with Maytech to go through and figure out what we needed to do from a DR and business continuity perspective, and helping also the college vision of being first choice for our students in a competitive world that we are today in higher ed.
One thing I'd like to quickly add, Armando, is Armando and his team were actually sitting here last year at Ignite in the audience. So it's really, really powerful. They actually took a lot of the presentation, and I promised them, I said, you know what, let's take a look at the environment, let's understand what JJC is about, what your business mission is, and they're literally on stage this year, so I'm super proud of this organization.
We all know that data protection is critical. Can you hear me? And the impact of data loss can be extremely important from a digital organization standpoint. There we go. Can you hear me now? All right. The impact can have to our business, to our brand, as well as from a career standpoint. And I'm sure that none of us here are looking forward to a resume writing event, or some of us may be. We all have to come to terms with data disruption and being ready for it. A survey recently shown from Forrester showed that only 18% of decision makers and going through saying that they're actually ready for a disaster and recovering their databases. While regulatory compliance is very important, we're finding that the biggest thing to drive us is to be that competitive nature, being up 24/7 by 365. Our students are accessing our data at all times of the day, and the IT resources that we provide from online perspective, having blended courses and increased online courses, drive that 24/7 model. So we're talking about disaster declarations, and back in 2016, we found ourselves facing the perfect storm, where 2 phases of our electrical system out of the 3 went out, and that basically burned out, even though we had battery backup and generator backup, burned out the motor to our generator backup and caused our data center to go down. Looking at the needs that we had and the time that it took to restore was more than 96 hours for us to come back up to 100% at that time.
Some of the key challenges that they were faced with was cost. So the number one question that came up was, I really don't have a budget this year to go and do this cloud-based backup and recovery solution, right? I could go to our CIO, or I could go to our CFO, but there's not extra dollars that we have in order for us to be able to do this project. How do we do this project for free, or do it in a way that's extremely cost neutral and doesn't add anything to the budget? The second thing was, we're already understaffed. We don't have an army of engineers that can actually go ahead and deploy all these solutions for us. How do we do this in the least complex manner that's going to be able to use our existing staff? The third was, we actually have tape-based backup, but we don't have the levels of retention that we need in order to be successful. So for example, we don't have student information being backed up or retained for 3 years to be FERPA compliant. We don't have health records or information to be backed up for 7 years to be HIPAA compliant. We don't have specific different government compliances in place that allow us to be successful with our retention programs. So, Nate, tell us a little bit about your previous solution and how it was set up. Does this look familiar to anybody? Getting a lot of smiles. Who here has had tape backup or has tape backup? Okay. So, Nate, tell us please a little bit about your previous thing.
So yeah, we had our traditional backup servers, tape libraries, offsite storage. This was, from a day-to-day standpoint, took a lot of time from myself and a couple other people. And in the case of the DR situation, it was taking even twice as much of that time to get hardware services back on site, so we could actually have destination targets that were functional after going through such a strong power issue.
So, how many of you think, what do you think the RPO and the RTO of this type of solution is? So RPO, just really quickly to verify, RPO is recovery point objective, which means the amount of data loss that you have at any given point in time. RTO is the recovery time objective, which is the amount of time that it'll actually take you to recover your environment, right? What do you think the RPO and the RTO of this environment was? Aggressively, like if they had a lot of manpower that they needed. 3 days? 4 days? 5 days? All right. And what do you think the cost of this? So there's two types of costs, right? There's CapEx, which is capital expenditures, which means you've already paid for the servers, you've already paid for the infrastructure. Nobody's giving you a refund on that money. So anytime you go to your CFO or your CIO and say, hey, look, I'm going to save all this money, you cannot include the cost of this hardware that's in here. Why? Because you've already paid for it, right? So how do I actually take the cost of maintenance and the cost of power cooling and the basic operational OpEx costs and add that to my solution? So how much do you think the OpEx cost of this is? right. Who said 4 days for RPO?
Right over here.
There you go. These are the financials as well as the recovery point objectives and recovery time objectives of their previous state. Let me walk you through this, okay? Their workloads, which was Oracle or AIX, ERP, they have virtual machines, they have SQL, they have Linux, they have everything that you're looking for to put in your workloads. That gets backed up every day, right? So if that gets backed up on a daily basis, what's my RPO? 24 hours. Everybody has a 24-hour RPO. If I look at this cost, the licensing cost from the backup solution, from the disk tape library, all of these things, and including the tape, these are all OpEx costs that I haven't paid for yet as a part of my budget. So all these kind of add up into the overall cost. So the overall cost, not the capital cost that's already been spent for the hardware, but the overall cost from an operational perspective is $131,723 for this type of solution. Okay? So if we came over to the other side, let's talk a little bit about the RTO.
And I think if we would,
was we have to take their tapes, call them back on site. Within 24 hours, they have their tapes. They have a hardware rental solution that will roll in a rack, install the operating system, get everything up and running, and then restore the tape. Aggressively, I know somebody, I think you guys are smiling like, there's no way you can do that in 86 hours. And I agree, I understand that. But aggressively, let's just say we were able to do this in 96 hours, right? Like if we had a good engineering team, we were able to get this done. That's what we came out with. Here was option number one. Option number one was let's go ahead and get secondary data center because the business cannot sustain this large of an outage, right? Let's just get something that's not 100% of our infrastructure. Let's get something that's partial infrastructure. Partial infrastructure meaning let's get 30 physical VMware hosts or Hyper-V hosts. Let's get a 60 terabyte SAN array with replication. Let's get some network, firewall, router switches, backup restore measure. A lot of these things. Armando, what was the cost of the secondary data center? After we started looking at it specifically.
when we started looking at it specifically, I mean, we ended up being a $1.5 million cost. Looking at, and we've come to that notion in regards even in the past looking up, we know we need to have some kind of secondary recovery solution. But for a full data center recovery, we were looking at $1.5 million.
So tell us a little bit about what you ended up discovering as an alternate solution coming from the Ignite session last year.
So at this time last year, we were sitting exactly, Nate and I were sitting exactly where you guys were. We were sitting in the beanbag chairs watching Honor and Maytek's presentation. And we still had the bad taste in our mouths of that outage Armando alluded to earlier. It was probably the worst thing we have had to recover I know I've ever experienced in my career in IT. So with that in mind, we worked with Honor and Maytek, and we started to leverage DPM to handle backups of our workloads, physical, virtual servers. We're currently in the process of getting our ERP, which is an AIX legacy system, backed up to DPM, so that we would have on-premise disk backup, and then every 24 hours or so, it will get shot up over to Azure, and then we leverage Azure Site Recovery to bring that back down in case we have to recover from another disaster.
What do you think the RTO and the RTO of this solution is? I'm gonna ask that question again. What do you think the RTO and the RTO of this solution is? Oh, did you see our slides?
Told you, you buried the lead.
All right, this is the previous RTO and RTO, okay? Just so that you guys see the numbers and you see the validation. Don't have a Starbucks gift card, but you're right. We went down to 5 minutes and 15 minutes, RTO and RTO. Let's take a look at the numbers, okay? The numbers don't lie, the numbers speak for themselves. Our cost was $131,723. The cost of this solution with 5 minutes and 15 minutes RPO and RTO is $80,000. So here's the question. question for you guys. If your solution going to the cloud is better and cheaper, are you going to lose the budget for the rest of the money? You're going to reallocate that budget to something else, right? So we'll talk a little bit about that in the next slide.
And some of the other configuration items within Azure, we were actually able to replicate all of our virtual machines over and have a failover environment. We still have to, do some proving for the failover function, but one of the nice benefits is if you can fail it over, you can also just move it into production. So we took a few of our operational servers that were low-hanging fruit, and they're actually just live migrated essentially straight into Azure.
And again, that's testing without adding additional costs, adding additional infrastructure. And having that live test meant so much to us. And experiencing that event back in 2016 and knowing that we can do this now just brings us to that next level.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Just kind of being able to test your workloads and scenarios as you feel like it works is extremely important. How many of you guys have failover for your environments? How many of you guys have actually tested failover for your environment? And how many of you have been successful with that failover? All right, most people raising their hands for using Azure-Site Recovery. All right, I got some of you guys. So here's the budget analysis. We said, all right, we have some money left over in the budget, right? So we started looking at this, and Armando, please feel free to add in this.
Yep.
We said, we have extra money left over. How do we actually add money for domain controllers, add money for DR testing, do all the stuff that we need to with the same cost that we were able to realize?
I think we were also able to add some additional security features like OMS into the group while we're looking at the costs and our OPEX costs that we even talked about in the previous slides. Mainly came from tape offsite backup recovery, storage, our LTO tape costs, looking at VTL disk and also our tape library, looking at the net backup licensing, all these, and even the DR server side where we were looking at offsite DR services, and that was more of an insurance policy for us. But again, it wasn't that full data center capability. It was just for mission critical services like our ERP, getting domain controllers, and just getting communication like a website just to communicate to our end users. So we were just going by with what we can just from a mission critical standpoint and not a full data center recovery. And again, this is just, again, the cost avoidance that we were looking at if we wanted to actually bring a full data center at a $1.5 million cost.
Which is huge savings, right? So this gave the ability for JJC to elastically expand their workloads, migrate their environment, test, have a dev test environment in Azure, as well as have a full disaster recovery solution in Azure for very, very, very low cost. And that actually was a part of their existing budget already. So it wasn't something that they had to add new. As a matter of fact, we were trying to figure out where to put the $11,000. So
security, it's real easy.
security, it's really easy. It says the chief information security officer. So with that said, this is one of our favorite slides, right? So
Yeah, I would add that we found ourselves on the right side starting at this point, and we're heading down towards that left side of that graph. And from an RTO perspective, I mean, these guys have done some great work on our side to get those servers and the information ready from an Azure Site Recovery standpoint.
absolutely. And if you look at the dollar signs, usually the more expensive the solution, the lower your RTO and RTO, right? So if you start on the right side, right, like Armando said, 96-hour RTO, 24-hour RTO, single dollar sign. But with this solution, you can take that single dollar sign and bring it all the way down to very little, 0 to no downtime from a failover perspective. So it's cheaper, better, faster overall. So it helps us ensure compliance, no impact DR testing, meet our RTO, RTO goals and our SLAs, centralized monitoring and alerting, but most importantly, retention and legal compliance.
I think that brought a very important part from a security perspective to us for being FERPA, HIPAA, and SAS compliant. With this solution, we were able to dedicate our data to specific retention policies that fit that model that we needed. Before, with our retention model, because of our lack of budget in the sense of having to tighten our belts, we couldn't extend those retention times as far as we needed. So this definitely brought us in that a great direction.
So, Nate, from an implementation perspective,
again, as long as you go through the right steps. I mean, this is the end result of ASR. You get your RPO reporting, you get a but you can get a general topology overview. This is actually how you can kind of read slides on the fly through ASR. So whether it's for DR status or the actual migration that I spoke of, if you think your VM on site is too big, you can resize it as you move it. And if this doesn't work, this is actually how you can do the full application recovery. I mean, it's a step-by-step process of shutting down on-premise machines if you so need, and spinning up databases, then middleware, and then the web front ends. So you can do end-to-end application recovery.
So one of the big things is we don't have a large IT team dedicated to DRBC. It's basically Nate, myself, and Armando that handle this. So we needed a solution that lowered the complexity. We have so much more control over our data now than when we did when we were leveraging our old style of doing DRBC. And it's